Can you really date with intent and if you haven't really found yourself? If you don't really know who you are yet?
That's a good point.
To be able to know who you should date. Because
Yes.
people are more afraid of failing in relationships than anything.
Yep.
And
Because it's hard for them to bounce back.
You can't. And
Yeah.
I'm been victim of that myself, in the sense of just because I love companionship, and sometimes things you just moving through the motions and it feels right. But as Wiz was saying, it was no intention. It was just like, it was something that felt right, but I'm trying to get right with myself, seeing what it is that I want to do, how I'm going to navigate through this corporate America. And I just got to the city and trying to figure out the moves and the things that I wanted to do. So it's definitely you're going to have to, again, going back to being comfortable with self, figuring out what you're wanting to do, what your intentions are in order to navigate through that territory.
Yeah. I think there's something more important than that.
What's that?
I think the answer to Trump's question is yes, but where people are going wrong is even when you don't fully know yourself, you can still get married or you can still get into a relationship and find love and be successful. Where people are messing up is they forget that it requires work. It's not going to be perfect. I think people want it to be perfect from the beginning, so they feel like I have to fully know myself and put off everything until I fully know myself. Well, the reality is you got to it's never going to be perfect. You have to be willing to work at it and make it work well with your partner. So go ahead and do it.
Yeah, and that's the key part I was going to say there. It's just, yes, again, from your point of view, you can, but it's just, that's when if you're with someone and you're not knowing who you are, and then you figure out who you are, but the person you're with thought you was somebody else, or thought you were that person already, and it causes that turmoil. And if you're able to, again, navigate through that choppy area, then everybody can communicate and be on the same page. But usually that's where the divorces and the breakups happen, because it's like, oh, well, I thought you was this.
PushPlayPods.com.
Stop being soft and work it out.